The scoreboard says one thing. The story underneath it says something else entirely. Alex Eala just advanced the third round of the Cincinnati Open. On paper, it looks routine, dominant, almost effortless. But look closer, and something doesn't add up. Fans aren't just celebrating a win. They're asking questions. Why did the match end the way it did? What happened out there on that court in Mason, Ohio? And with world number 10 Amanda Anisimova now entering the picture, the stakes just got a lot bigger. This isn't a simple result update. This is a story about pressure, about momentum, about a match that changed course when nobody expected it to, and left more questions and answers behind. For Filipino fans, every Alex Eala match now carries a different kind of weight, because the story that's unfolding isn't just about tennis anymore. It's about how far one young woman has come. There was a time when Alex Eala stepped onto tour level courts as the underdog, the talented teenager nobody had to worry about just yet. That Alex Eala doesn't exist anymore. In her place is a 21-year-old carrying a career-high ranking into a WTA 1000 event, a maiden tour title already on her resume from Washington, and a target on her back that grows heavier with every deep run she makes. When you go from hunter to hunted, even a routine second round win gets put under a microscope. And this one was anything but routine. That to understand why this match mattered so much, you have to understand what Eala is stepping into. She arrived in Cincinnati as the 17th seed, the highest seeding of her career at this level. Across the draw sat Amanda Anisimova, world number 10, a reminder of exactly the kind of company Eala now keeps. Her immediate opponent, Ruse, ranked well outside the top 70, but had already proven dangerous by beating Magdalena Linette in straight sets to get there. On paper, it looked winnable. In practice, it was the kind of match that separates players who are simply talented from players who know how to close. And the start, it didn't go Eala's way. Ruse broke her serve almost immediately, and for a moment, it looked like the past might repeat itself. But here's the difference between the Alex Eala of 2024 and the one standing on that court now. She didn't unravel. She settled. She found her rhythm, started dictating from the baseline with those tricky left-handed angles, and just started winning games. 2 in a row, then 3, then 4. By the time the dust settled, the first set was hers. 6 games to 1, a set that told you everything about how she handles adversity now. The second set picked up exactly where the first left off. Another break, then another, a 3-0 lead, and total control of the match. This was Eala playing with conviction, dictating from the first shot, giving her opponent nothing to work with. For Filipino fans watching from Manila apartments and overseas job sites thousands of miles from home, this was a version of her they've been waiting for. Composed, confident, in command, and then everything stopped. Not because of anything either player did, because of something neither of them could control. Midway through the 4th game of the second set, Ruse needed medical attention. At almost the same time, a weather system was rolling into Mason. Lightning forced officials to clear the grounds and suspend play entirely, sending both players off the court with the match hanging in limbo. Officials thought play might resume within the hour. It didn't work out that way. When the chance came to return to court, Ruse made the call to retire, her body unable to continue after the injury that had already required attention. This is the part that's confused a lot of casual viewers. So let's be clear about it. In professional tennis, when a player retires due to injury, the match goes to whoever's left standing. There's no panel, no controversy, no behind-the-scenes decision. It's simply how the sport works. Eala won because Ruse could not continue. Full stop. The score, 6-1, 3-love, is exactly where the match stood the moment it ended. There's no scandal hiding inside that scoreline. What's still genuinely open is what happens next for Ruse. As of now, there's been no public statement from her. No interview, no message explaining how she's feeling or what the injury actually was. The WTA confirmed retirement and wished her a swift recovery. But silence after a physical setback is unusual, and it shouldn't be read as anything more than that. For now, the fair thing is to give her space and let her heal, while Eala keeps moving forward into rounds that only get harder from here. Before the interruption, though, it's worth pausing on what Eala actually did on that court. Her left-handed serve created awkward angles that pulled Ruse wide and open up the court behind her. Her return position was aggressive enough to eat into Ruse's second serve and force errors early in rallies. Her footwork wasn't just fast, it was efficient, letting her dictate instead of react. And after that early break, there was no panic, no rushed decisions, no frustration creeping into her body language. Just a methodical rebuild, game by game, until the match was hers to control. Would that level have held up across a full 3-set battle against a healthy Ruse? Nobody can say for sure. And that's exactly why the win feels a little incomplete, even though it's entirely official. Eala has built a reputation as someone who wants to finish matches on her own terms, racket in hand, deciding the final point herself. A retirement win doesn't offer that same satisfaction. And Filipino fans who watch her grind through 3-set battles before know the difference. Still, zoom out, and the bigger picture is undeniable. This is a season where Eala broke through at her first tour-level title in Washington, pushed deep at the Canadian Open before falling to former Olympic champion Belinda Bencic, and is now sitting at career-high marks in both ranking and seeding at a WTA 1000 event. Every result adds another layer to a story Filipino tennis has been waiting a long time to tell. She's not the promising junior anymore. She's becoming a real force on tour, entering the same conversations as players like Anisimova, and that's what makes this matter to more than just tennis fans. Every win carries the weight of representing something bigger than one athlete's ambition. It's the young Filipino kids picking up a racket for the first time because they saw her on television. It's the overseas Filipino workers catching match highlights on their phones between shifts, feeling closer home in that moment than at almost any other point in their day. Her success doesn't feel distant. It feels shared, but pride doesn't win tennis matches. And the next test is waiting immediately. Standing across the net in round 3, Amanda Anisimova, the 9th seed, world number 10, fresh off her own straight sets win. This will be their first career meeting. No history, no old rivalry, no script to follow. Just two competitors meeting for the first time on a major stage. Anisimova brings explosive power and heavy ground strokes, the kind of game that punishes hesitation and short balls alike. This is a genuine step up in difficulty, and it will answer a real question. Was that dominant start against Ruse a sign of where Eala's game truly is right now, or a favorable matchup that ended before it could be fully tested? Eala will need everything working: her serve, her aggressive return position, her footwork, and above all, the composure she showed when she fell behind early against Ruse. Because Anisimova won't let her dictate freely. This is a different level of ball speed entirely, and how Eala absorbs it, redirects it, and stays mentally locked and can decide how far the Cincinnati run goes. Nothing here is guaranteed. Anisimova has the ranking and the recent form to make this a real battle, and nobody watching is assuming this is settled before a ball is struck. But here's what's already true, no matter how the next match unfolds. Eala has already banked a career-high seeding at a WTA 1000 event, secured her first tour title of the season, and even her head-to-head with Ruse at 1 win apiece. Finally answering an old defeat from 2024, even if the answer arrived in a way nobody expected: a dominant, statement-making start. A challenge unresolved by weather and injury rather than anything she did wrong. And now, a new test against one of the best players in the world. The story isn't finished. If anything, it just found its next chapter. And for a young athlete carrying the hopes of an entire diaspora with her, every step onto that court means just a little bit more than the last.